domain name. Do you want to start a blog or a new online business? If you do, then you will need to register a domain name. The first step towards building a website is to find a good domain name and register it. In this article, we will show you how to register a domain name step by step. So, what is a domain name? A domain name is the address of your website that people type in the browser to visit your website, for example, wpbeginner.com. In simple terms, if your website was a house, then a domain name will be its address. The whole internet is a giant network of computers. Each computer is assigned a number which is called an IP address, and it looks like this: 66.249.66.1. Now, this address is not easy to remember or memorize. Imagine if you had to use this kind of address to visit your favorite websites. To fix this problem, domain names were invented. Domain names can have alphabets and numbers, which helps business owners to create brandable names for their website's address. So, when do you need to register a domain name? On average, 56,000 plus .com domain names were registered every day in 2020. Currently, there are over 151.8 million .com domain names already registered. 366.3 million domain names are registered in all TLD. This means that all the good domain names are being registered as we speak. Chances are that someone may register a domain name that you are thinking of. So, it's smart to register a domain name as soon as you think of an idea. This is why all smart entrepreneurs proactively register domain name even before launching a business. Domain names are cheap and you can register them for a year. If you decide to not pursue the online business idea, then you can let them expire. The bottom line is, if you're serious about building a business, then you should register a domain name right away. It will help you protect your brand's identity, business name, and even future business ideas. How much does a domain name cost? Normally, a .com domain name costs $14.99 per year. The cost of a domain varies based on each different extension or TLD, top level domain. Some are even more expensive than this. We don't recommend using anything but .com domain because everybody remembers .com domain, and your smartphone keyboards have a pre-built key for .com. So, do I need a website to register a domain name? No, you do not need a website to register a domain name. You can register a domain name and make a website later. You can also register a domain name and set up a temporary website or coming soon page with seed prod. A lot of entrepreneurs treat domain names like digital real estate, so they can register a good domain name and hold it for the right buyer to purchase it from them for profit. How to choose the best domain name? Domain names play an important role in your website's identity and business. This is why it's important for you to carefully think about the domain name you choose. However, it's also important to not overthink it, otherwise, you will never get past the research phase. Following are some general tips to keep in mind when searching for a domain name. Make sure that your domain name is easy to pronounce, spell, and as short as possible. Stick with the .com extension because most users find them easier to remember than any other domain extensions. Use your keywords and brand name in the domain name search. Do not use numbers or hyphens in your domain name. It makes them harder to pronounce and difficult to remember. So, how to register a domain name? You can register a domain name from any of the top domain registrars that are authorized by ICANN to register domain names. Since there are so many different registrars, will cover up the three most popular ways to register a domain name, and you can choose the one that best fits your need. How to register a domain name for free? If you want to register a domain name to start a blog or make a website, then this is the best option for you. Normally, a domain name costs $14.99 per year, and website hosting plans start from $7.99 per month. This is a lot of money if you're just starting out. Luckily, Bluehost has agreed to offer our users a free domain name SSL certificate and 60% discount on web hosting. Basically, you can pay $2.75 per month for web hosting, and you will get a domain for free. So you can start your website without a lot of money. Bluehost is one of the biggest web hosting companies in the world. They are in business since 2003 and host more than 2 million websites. Not to mention, they're officially recommended by WordPress. To get started, you need to visit the Bluehost website and click on the Get Started button. This will bring you to the pricing page. Their basic and plus plans are more popular among our users. Click on the select button below plan to continue. On the next page, you will be asked to choose a domain name. Simply type the domain name in the new domain box because that will get you a free domain name. If the domain name you entered is available, then you will be taken to the sign up page. From here, you need to enter your account information like name, address, email, etc. Below the account information, you will notice some extra hosting extras. We don't recommend buying them, so you can safely uncheck them for now. If you feel that you need them, then you can also always add them later. After that, you can add your payment information to finish the purchase. Bluehost will now register your domain name, set up your hosting account, and send you an email with the link to your hosting control panel. Since you need both a domain name and web hosting to start any type of website, it makes a lot of sense to purchase them together, so you can get the domain name for free. If for some reason you don't want to use Bluehost to get a free domain name, then you can use HostGator, DreamHost, GreenGeeks, etc. All of these companies are also offering our readers free domain name with web hosting. How to register a domain name with domain.com. If you want to register a domain name at the moment without creating a website, then domain.com is your best option. It offers an easy way to manage your domain name without creating a website. Once you're ready, you can just point the domain name to your preferred WordPress hosting company. First, you need to visit the domain.com website and search for your desired domain name. If your desired domain name is available, then it will automatically add it to your cart. You can adjust the registration period to 1 year. You can either choose to keep or remove the privacy protection. Removing it will reduce your domain registration cost. Domain.com is offering WP beginner readers a 25% discount, and our domain.com coupon should be automatically applied. Click on the continue button to check out. On the checkout page, you can review your order and click the proceed to billing button. Next, you will be asked to enter your account and payment information to finish the domain purchase. Domain.com will now register your domain name and will send you an email with the link to your domain control panel. That's all. Thank you.